Mount make to talk. We are to ready ourselves to commence the trial.
That now go happen. That will never happen. You will never live to see that happen.
Radam! Yes, man, you fire. You get where you look for.
We a go get out of the. Everybody say that. None of them not there on my level. Not even I know how I do it.
Yeah. Go on, mute ya, go on. Ease yourself, just keep it calm, mute ya, star. Only put pressure in my corner. One time it hard to carry on. You no need no girl for turn to, no man for talk to. Feelings hurt on the journey so far.
Wagwan Success family, this is O. Hope you're doing alright. If you're new to the channel, welcome and make sure to subscribe to get all our latest videos. DPP Paula Llewellyn has been officially fired and kicked out of the DPP office. The Supreme Court has ruled her continued stay in the office of DPP is unconstitutional. This decision came from a constitutional challenge launched by the PNP government alongside Cathy Pike and Mervyn Cameron, a double murder convict. I will tell you what this will mean for Vybz Kartel retrial hearing coming June 10. Know that DPP Paula Llewellyn will not be present. Also, DPP Paula Llewellyn being kicked out of the office of DPP has never done before to any DPP before her. This is history and it signals a significant moment in Jamaica's constitutional and legal history. The Supreme Court is showing Andrew Holness, JLP, that the judiciary role in upholding constitutional principles and maintaining institutional integrity must not be taken lightly, and the court decision to invalidate DPP Paula Llewellyn extended tenure is definitely proving what we already know, and that is the judiciary independence and its commitment of ensuring public officials are appointed and retained in accordance with the constitutional provisions. So in 2020, Paula Llewellyn was granted a 3-year extension when she turned 60 at the time. DPP Paula Llewellyn then requested a further extension, and that's when Andrew Holness JLP government went out of their way to make a constitutional amendment gift wrap only for Paula Llewellyn. I personally believe when the government can make an amendment to the supreme law of the land, which is the constitution, that must be challenged, and people must be concerned as well about the legality and the motives behind such a constitutional amendment. And that's when Member of Parliament Philip Paulwell stepped in and said the amendment was driven by improper purpose and it's a breach of separation of power because the DPP office is there to uphold the rule of law, and when you have the JLP government making such a radical decision by extending DPP Paula Llewellyn time beyond the retirement age, it compromised the independence of the DPP office. PNP government exposed the JLP party in their involvement to ask the court not to look into the reasons as to why Paula Llewellyn time was extended. So Cathy Pike, who is currently the deputy DPP, also voiced concern about Paula Llewellyn extending time in office, questioning her leadership and integrity in a letter addressed to Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Now, this ruling has a significant part to play in Vybz Kartel high-profile case because Paula Llewellyn has been instrumental in helping the prosecution to keep Vybz Kartel in prison. As we all know, DPP Paula Llewellyn was set to lead the preparation for Vybz Kartel retrial hearing scheduled for June 10. Now, that will not happen because the Supreme Court decision rendering Paula Llewellyn continued time in office of the DPP unconstitutional. So basically Paula Llewellyn will no longer be involved in Vybz Kartel retrial proceedings coming June 10, and she must stay away from the case and no information will be disclosed to her other than what will come out in the public. I know for a fact Vybz Kartel and Gaza Nation is rejoicing right now because for most people this news means Vybz Kartel is a free man and Vybz Kartel has finally been free from Paula Llewellyn's tight grip and the influence she has within the justice system. This is what a lot of people should be talking about, and that is the Supreme Court decision to uphold the rule of law and protect the Constitution is extremely important because by ruling against an extension which they say is unconstitutional, the court shows the importance of sticking to legal frameworks and procedures that governs our country, that governs Jamaica, right? Regardless of who the individual is, Andrew Holness, the Governor General, DPP Paula Llewellyn, it does not matter. So in my opinion, this decision reflects the commitment of protecting constitutional principles and the rule of law, which is safeguarding the integrity of public office and ensuring accountability within government institutions. Honestly, this ruling will not only impact Vybz Kartel case but also other cases DPP Paula Llewellyn was handling, and this will change Jamaica justice system going forward for sure. Now, if you check one of my recent video, I spoke about who Andrew Holness should consider as the next DPP, and that would be Cathy Pike. Pike, and I will keep tabs on who they will appoint as the next DPP and make videos about it. And I know many people will be interested in knowing who the next DPP will be, because it is a new chapter for Jamaica justice system, definitely a shift in legal strategies, priorities and leadership within the office of the DPP. So to me, the Supreme Court ruling brings attention to other issues of governance and accountability, because it highlights why transparency and lawful procedure in appointing officials to key positions are extremely important and should be done right, especially those involved in the administration of justice, where they are supposed to do what they are supposed to uphold, the rule of law. Now, one of my main reasons for wanting Katian Pike as next DPP is because when she challenged DPP Paula Llewellyn, that took bravery and courage and shows the importance of maintaining institutional integrity and making sure anything we do is within the law and it is fair, right? So Vybz Kartel case has made ordinary Jamaicans who never cared about the law or knew about the law now know how the law works and how the law should be working, and they are interested in being a part of the discussions around public ethics and the rule of law. How funny is that? I myself is guilty of this because I usually never do this much research about the law, and I learned many things from doing my research on Vybz Kartel case. And if I were to ever be in trouble, I will definitely be fighting my case just like Vybz Kartel demonstrated to get a youth. And that's not the only thing. We must get our money up because lawyer fees is not cheap, and many youths are locked away serving time and they never see a judge or they were never charged simply because they don't know their rights and they can't afford a lawyer. I want to see how this decision will shake up Jamaica in the next coming days, because DPP Paula Llewellyn got her 15 minutes of fame because of Vybz Kartel case, and this was the biggest highlight of her career, and she messed up and now she's gone and not coming back. Will all of Paula Llewellyn hard work be overshadowed by her handling of Vybz Kartel case? Did Vybz Kartel case break her accomplishments or just put a dent in it? Because no matter what, I think you cannot wipe away Paula Llewellyn's contribution to Jamaica justice system, even if she was unfair at the end. Now do me a favor and let me know in the comment section if you guys love the content that I've been making surrounding Vybz Kartel case and Paula Llewellyn, so on and so forth. So just leave that thought in the comment section, share the video and like the video. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscribe, thanks for the views, thanks for everything. Also, I will just leave you with this clip of Paula Llewellyn when she was talking about, you know, her time in office and so forth.
Jamaicans are resilient people, and I think you not only have to be strong and courageous at this time and be your brother's keeper, but you cannot afford to give in to fear. You have to control your fear. You have to filter some of what you even see on television, and you have to self-actualize, self-motivate, and be positive. And remember always to be sensible. Seek out the credible official information, because knowledge is power, and knowledge and doing the right thing according to the guidelines is what will help all of Jamaica to win the war where COVID-19 is concerned.
Alright, so that was it. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscribe, thanks for the views, thanks for the comments. As always, I'm out.